Hearst Castle, unsung heroes.
Welcome to Hearst Castle. My name is Margaret, and today's unsung hero is Stephen Miletin, a sculptor with a specialty in stone and marble carving. Stephen Miletin was born in Budapest, Hungary in about 1888. Educated in Hungary, Germany, and Italy, he immigrated to the United States in 1907. He co-founded the Sculptor's Workshop in San Francisco, California in 1912. By the time he began doing work for William Randolph Hearst, he had established a reputation in the Bay Area. His sculptures and his fountains adorned the homes of many of the prominent residents, including the DeYoung family, the Spreckels family, and the author Jack London. Also buildings such as the Masonic Temple and the St. Francis Hotel. These two matching fountains are copies by Miletin of a 16th century fountain of the Labyrinth by Niccolò Tribolo in Florence, Italy. Miletin carved these in 1922. Mr. Hearst's architect, Julia Morgan, reported on the progress of the work in a letter to Mr. Hearst, writing, "Beautiful marble, and the lines and ornament I think you will like." One bowl had to be made twice, as a flaw was found in the very heart of the marble block. Imagine doing all that work only to find an imperfection at the center that meant starting all over. And now, let's take a look at another example of Miletin's work. I'm standing in front of Casa del Sol, one of the houses where Mr. Hearst's guests stayed. By November 1922, Stephen Miletin had finished the large and small bowls for this fountain, and he was working on carving the lions. The inspiration for the design of the fountain is a fountain in Granada, Spain, the Fountain of the Four Lions. But the lions themselves are inspired by a 13th century Byzantine-style lion fountain that Mr. Hearst had purchased and installed on the other side of Casa del Sol. This is the original lion fountain. Miletin's lion is practically a copy of the original, but the other three are each different in detail. Perhaps this is where Miletin used his imagination. The San Francisco Chronicle described him as a bon vivant, someone who enjoys the finer things in life, especially good food and drink. Miss Morgan wrote that Mr. Miletin has a naive and childlike point of view that is exasperating in a business way, but has its recompenses. What did she mean by that? Well, she was organized and exacting, but she was managing creative people with artistic temperaments. Her remark could refer to Miletin's personality, to the way he ran his business, or to his artistry. Do you think his art conveys a childlike perspective? Decorating the home and grounds of Mr. Hearst on his San Simeon estate would be the final commission for Stephen Miletin. He died prematurely at age 45 in 1927. The San Francisco Chronicle reported that he had been playing a lively Hungarian dance tune on the violin at a New Year's Eve party when his heart suddenly gave out. He left behind a body of work. His work here at Hearst Castle included not only the fountains, but decorative features such as the carved marble benches that adorn the gardens, floors, and also wall decorations. His associate, Lorenzo Cardini, would take up where Miletin left off with the marble and stone sculpting here. And thank you for joining us here today to learn about Stephen Miletin, another one of our unsung heroes at Hearst Castle.